Now at 11 and streaming on CBSN Bay Area, a live look at San Francisco tonight, where a curfew is now officially in effect. And good evening, I'm Ken Bastida.
And I'm Elizabeth Cook. 90% of California is under curfew tonight. In the Bay Area, that includes every county in purple, the state's most restrictive tier. Marin County is still in the red, at least for now. KPIX 5 reporter Joe Vazquez joins us live from San Francisco. And Joe, now the governor is warning a statewide lockdown could be on the horizon.
Yeah, Liz, we could expect an announcement within the next few days on that matter. Meanwhile, a quiet Monday night here in North Beach made even quieter by the new curfew.
Hello, guys.
The announcement at Original Joe's restaurant came just before 10 o'clock.
I don't know if you guys are aware of it, but you know the curfew starts tonight at 10 o'clock, so you guys, we got to get going.
The new curfew in the purple counties means you are required to stay inside with only people in your household from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. That's unless you're an essential worker or walking your dog or exercising or getting a late takeout dinner. The dramatic spike of COVID-19 that led to the curfew could soon overwhelm California hospitals. Governor Gavin Newsom says that's why he's considering even more stringent measures.
If these trends continue, we're going to have to take much more dramatic, arguably drastic action.
The governor says if the current surge continues, 78% of hospital beds will be occupied by Christmas Eve, and ICU beds could be at capacity by the end of the year. The governor says in order to change that trajectory, he is thinking about issuing a stay-at-home order for the purple tier, more than 90% of the population of California.
And we are assessing this in real time over the next day or two to make determinations of deep purple moves, more in line with the stay-at-home order that folks were familiar with in the beginning of this year.
This is bad. We're in a bad space right now.
And it will likely get worse in the short term, says UCSF epidemiologist Dr. George Rutherford, even in the Bay Area, which is doing better than the rest of the state. Dr. Rutherford says we all need to have patience and listen to the experts.
We just have to hold on for a couple of months more, and then, we'll be into the spring and people start going outside and transmission will drop off from there. And I think that's the way it's going to play. But it could get really bad between now and, say, February.
Now, Joe, you mentioned that the Bay Area is actually doing better than the rest of the state, so it would lead you to believe that the outlook is better here?
Yeah, the Bay Area has done better than the state as a whole throughout this entire pandemic, and we have a higher hospital capacity. But still, this spike is so dramatic and so sharp, and we haven't even seen the numbers from Thanksgiving, which they're later expected to appear later this week. So that's why we're seeing these extreme measures. A statewide stay-at-home, it could have the same effect as this curfew, except all day long.
Right. Remember what that's like. All right, Joe, thank you.